Mantis shrimp, a group of marine crustaceans belonging to the order Stomatopoda, possess one of the most complex visual systems in the animal kingdom. Their eyes are equipped with up to 16 types of photoreceptors, compared to the 3 found in humans, allowing them to perceive a vast array of colors, including ultraviolet, UV, and polarized light, which are invisible to us. Below, I'll break down the structure of their visual system, how it compares to human vision, and the significance of their ability to see UV and polarized light. 1. Overview of mantis shrimp vision. Mantis shrimp eyes are compound eyes, similar to those of insects, but far more advanced. Each eye is divided into 3 regions: 2 hemispherical regions, dorsal and ventral, and a central band called the midband. The midband is the key to their extraordinary color vision, as it contains specialized cells responsible for detecting a wide range of wavelengths and light properties. Photoreceptors. Mantis shrimp have up to 16 distinct types of photoreceptors, and compared to humans 3, red, green, and blue cones. These include 12 color receptors sensitive to different wavelengths of visible light, from about 100 to 700 nanometers. 4 receptors for ultraviolet light below 400 nanometers. Additional receptors for detecting polarized light. Eye structure. Each eye can move independently on stalks, providing a wide field of view up to 240 degrees, and depth perception even with a single eye. The eyes are trinocular, meaning the 3 regions, dorsal, ventral, midband, can focus on the same object, enhancing depth perception. 2. Comparison to human vision. Humans have trichromatic vision, relying on 3 types of cone cells in the retina, each sensitive to different wavelengths. Red cones, long wavelength, 560 nm. Green cones, medium wavelength, 530 nm. Blue cones, short wavelength, 420 nm. These cones combine signals to allow humans to perceive millions of colors within the visible spectrum, roughly 400 to 700 nanometers. However, humans cannot see ultraviolet light below 400 nanometers, or discern the polarization state of light without specialized equipment. Mantis shrimp, by contrast, have a far more complex system. Their color receptors cover the visible spectrum with finer resolution than humans, potentially allowing them to distinguish subtle differences in color that we cannot perceive. Their UV receptors, 4 types, detect light in the 300 to 400 nanometer range, which is invisible to humans. They have specialized cells in the midband that detect linear and circular polarized light, a property of light that humans cannot naturally perceive. 3. Ultraviolet vision. Mantis shrimp have the 4 types of photoreceptors dedicated to UV light. Sensitive to wavelengths as short as 300 nanometers, this capability likely evolved to exploit specific ecological niches, such as detecting prey or predators. Many marine organisms, including plankton and small fish, reflect or fluoresce UV light. Mantis shrimp can use this to spot prey or avoid predators in the complex underwater environment. Communication. Some mantis shrimp species have UV reflective patterns on their bodies, which may be used for signaling during mating or territorial displays. These patterns are invisible to most other animals, but stand out to mantis shrimp. Environmental cues. UV light penetrates water differently depending on depth and clarity, so UV vision may help mantis shrimp navigate or assess their surroundings. The 4 UV receptors likely allow them to distinguish between different UV wavelengths, potentially perceiving colors within the UV spectrum, much like humans distinguish between shades of blue or red. This adds a layer of visual information far beyond human capability. 4. Polarized light vision. Polarization refers to the orientation of light waves as they travel. While humans cannot detect polarization without tools, mantis shrimp have specialized photoreceptors that can detect both linearly polarized light, where light waves oscillate in a single plane, and circularly polarized light, where the polarization rotates in a helical pattern. Mechanism. The midband of the mantis shrimp's eye contains cells with microvilli, tiny finger-like structures. Arranged at specific angles, these microvilli act like filters, detecting the orientation of polarized light. For circular polarization, additional structures in the eye convert circularly polarized light into linearly polarized light, which the shrimp can then process. Applications. Camouflage detection. Many marine animals, such as cephalopods, octopuses, squid, have polarized skin patterns for camouflage or communication. Mantis shrimp can detect these patterns, giving them an edge in hunting or avoiding predation. Signaling. Some mantis shrimp species, like Odontodactylus ciliaris, have body parts that reflect circularly polarized light. This may serve as a secret communication channel, as few other animals can detect this property. Navigation. Polarized light patterns in the sky or water, caused by scattering, may help mantis shrimp orient themselves or navigate. 5. Why so many receptors? The presence of 16 photoreceptors suggests mantis shrimp have an extraordinarily nuanced visual world. But the exact reason for so many receptors is still a topic of research. Some hypotheses include fine color discrimination. The 12 color receptors may allow mantis shrimp to distinguish subtle differences in color, which could be critical for identifying specific prey, mates, or environmental features in their vibrant coral reef habitats. Speedy processing. Unlike humans who rely on complex brain processing to compare signals from 3 cones, mantis shrimp may process colors more directly. Each receptor might correspond to a specific color channel, reducing the need for neural computation and allowing faster reactions in their fast-paced, predatory lifestyle. Ecological adaptation. Coral reefs are visually complex environments with diverse colors, patterns, and light conditions. The ability to see UV and polarized light likely gives mantis shrimp an advantage in detecting hidden prey, avoiding predators, or communicating in ways that other animals cannot intercept. 6. Surprising findings. Recent studies have revealed that mantis shrimp don't necessarily process their 16 photoreceptors in the same way humans process color. Humans use opponent processing, comparing signals between cones to create a rich color experience. But mantis shrimp may treat each receptor as an independent channel. This means they might not blend colors like humans do, but instead perceive a broader range of distinct wavelengths. This could make their color perception less nuanced in some ways, but faster and more suited to their environment. 7. Implications and research. The mantis shrimp's visual system has inspired research in fields like optics, bioengineering, and neuroscience. For example, technology, their ability to detect circularly polarized light, has led to the development of new optical sensors and cameras, with applications in medical imaging and satellite technology. Neuroscience. Studying how mantis shrimp process such complex visual information with relatively small brains could reveal new principles of neural efficiency. Evolutionary biology. Their visual system provides insights into how complex traits evolve in response to specific environmental pressures.